What to do, y'all? Out here with another quick video installing this electric fan here into my Ford F-150 truck. So the reason why I'm doing this is because for one, it has a mechanical fan, and it actually didn't have any cooling issues. It worked great. It had a huge fan shroud on it and everything. But I had developed a leak in my old radiator. This is my new radiator, but my old radiator developed a leak in it. It was actually a little bit thinner than this one. I'm not sure if it was the original radiator or not, but it developed a leak in the tank here on the side here, and so I went ahead and replaced it. And since I got my AC recently working, so the AC is working now, it actually blows really cold. It'll get below 50 degrees at some points. If I'm like cruising on the freeway and stuff like that, it'll help kind of keep the radiator a little bit cooler. Then it'll blow a lot cooler as well too. So but usually kind of stays in between 50 and 60 degrees if I'm running it at its coldest, so it's running great. So I went ahead and upgraded the radiator since I had to replace it anyway. Got the little bit thicker one. I think this one's about a 2-inch thick core, maybe a little bit less. So that's working great now. And I had this old fan from my LS swap. I took 2 fans out of the junkyard, this one and a dual fan. And the dual fan that I had actually ended up fitting my LS swap radiator a little bit nicer than this one. So obviously, since I brought it at the junkyard, I couldn't return it. So I've just had it for like 2 years. Just chilling in my garage. So when I had replaced the radiator, I thought about that fan. I was like, oh, I wonder if that fan will fit. And I brought the fan back out and kind of test fitted it, and it actually fit perfectly. So I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll just go ahead and install that. So that fan is actually out of a Hyundai Sonata, I believe. Not Sonata. What's the SUV, like the Hyundai Santa Fe, I think it was. So that's what that fan came out of. And I went ahead and bought one of these temperature probes. So I got this off Amazon for like 20 bucks. And what it is, it's a probe that sits inside in between the fins of the radiator, and it has these little hookups here for the wiring, and it comes already assembled and everything with relays and all, fuses in line and everything. Again, it was like 23 bucks. So this is the company, and that's the part number on there as well. I think they call it a thermostat fan controller or something like that. Yeah. And it's 180 degree. So it'll cut the fan on at about 180 degrees. And so I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this. It had good reviews, and so it's probably the easiest, simplest setup that I could use and install to make the fan work good. But it comes with relays, wiring, everything. All I gotta do is tie the wiring into the thermostat, run it to a 12-volt keyed on my car, and a ground, and I think I also have to run another wire to the battery, and then I should be good to go. So we'll see how this works. I'll keep it updated and everything. But yeah, just thought I would put some work in on this truck. I'm trying to get it ready for the winter months, so I don't have to be out here in the cold working on this truck. There's some small things that I've had to get done to it. One thing is I wanted to get the AC done this summer because it's been really hot, so I'll be able to enjoy that for the rest of the summer at least. I've been meaning to fix the radiator, so I got that done. And a few little odds and ends, y'all. This, I don't know how long it's been since this AC's been working, but when I fixed that, I actually took this fan out because that the old fan used to make noise, so I got a fan from the junkyard, and that one works good. But when I took the fan out, there was all kinds of just pine needles and debris, and we had a really bad season of cotton here, so there was cotton floating all up in the air, and so there was all types of cotton and stuck in there, and it was crazy, y'all. So it was actually clogging my evaporator. So I'm actually happy that I took the fan out and cleaned it out, because if I would have just got the AC working, then I would have had air blowing through all the debris and stuff that's on the evaporator and everything. So I'm glad I was able to open that up and clean that out. But I'm talking, there was like debris way down, like way down. So I had to like literally, it took the full length of my arm to get all the pine noodles and everything out, but I got it out. So that was good. So what else have I done? And there were some other little things here too. I don't know if this door is open. It probably isn't, but the vents, I had 2 vents that were broken, AC vents. So I went to the junkyard, picked some up. My ashtray lighter didn't work, so I had to pick one of those up, got that working. And just odds and ends, y'all. Really just trying to get this thing set up, since it's going to be it's been my daily driver for a while now, since I sold my little commuter car. But yeah, so I'll chime in here in a little bit after I get this fan installed, so you guys can see how it works. All right. I'm not sure what's the CFM rating on it, but I know it does blow hard. The fan just kicked on, and it was only on for probably like maybe like 2 minutes and it shut off. So what it does is this thermostat right there actually sits inside the radiator. I just want to make another quick video. I made a video of with the truck running and the fan cutting on, but you couldn't really hear me, so I decided to shut it off and kind of just make a little quick summary of what I talked about. So so again, I got the fan all hooked up and mounted. Made a little bracket right there so it would mount on the top. I got some, like, I'm not sure what size this is, like 5/16 or 5/32 or something, just like windshield wiper or vacuum hose, and I just cut a slit in it and I just put it around there and just wrapped it all the way around on the side and the bottom. I ran out, so I got to get some more so I can do the top, so it'll kind of keep it a little bit more airtight and flush. But again, this fan is from like a mid 2000s or later Hyundai SUV. This wiring kit again was from Amazon. It was like 23 bucks. It came all wired and everything with a relay. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. With a relay there. It's all wired, comes with inline fuses and everything. And all you got to do is basically just tie it into your existing system. You need power to the battery, ground, the wire that hooks up to the AC clutch, so when the clutch comes on and the AC is turned on, the fan turns on. What is the other wire? Oh, there's a wire that connects to this. Here it's a sensor for the fan. It turns on the fan, and that's the yellow wire. The brown wire, I think, reads the temperature. So one reads the temperature. If it gets to 185, it cuts the fan on. And then the other wire that's tied into the thermostat there is actually the fan switch. So it turns the fan on. And that yellow wire runs all the way inside my car. It has to be hooked up to a 12-volt keyed on source, and I just have it hooked up to my fuse box inside. But yeah, y'all, I mean, it works great. It pulls hard. I'm not sure what the CFM rating is on it. It doesn't say on the fan, but I know it blows pretty damn hard. When it shut on, I stuck my hand kind of like in between to see, and it was blowing pretty hard there. And then when it shut on, I looked at the temp gauge to see where it was at, and then I watched it drop like really fast. So it cools really fast. It's pulling that air straight out of that radiator and getting all the heat out, and so works really well. So I'm happy with it, y'all. So But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to make a quick, just kind of summary video on it. I just got to get some wire loom, tidy this all up so it looks nice and it doesn't rub on the edge here. Then after that, I'll be good to go. So, yep. But just want to show y'all this, and I just don't work on my other cars. I try to do everything myself. So it's a learning process along the way, but you know, you save money, and it might take a little bit of time out your day, but like I said, save money, and then you get the satisfaction and the accomplishment of doing it yourself, and you learn in the process. So yeah, that's it, y'all. So with the fan put in, again, just out of a Hyundai mid 2000s or later SUV, into a 1993 F150. So also upgraded the radiator as well. I got the little thicker core one since I had the AC working again. So I got the AC working recently, and you know, I get to enjoy it for like another month, but it probably hasn't worked in many years, and so I got that running, and so it'll be ready and set for the next summer, and I get to enjoy it for like another month or two for this summer. So all right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later.